Hey girl, come here. I got a secret to tell you. I don't have any eyebrows, which is kind of not a secret, but I'm gonna show you how I get my eyebrows to look like this to this. So, just a little backstory, my eyebrows have been like this for most of my entire life. My mother told me when I was 5 I tried to arch them and they never grew back. Even though I don't have any hair at the end of my brow, I still like to arch them up just a little bit because it makes for a cleaner application. I'll be using an angle brush from Anastasia, number 12. You want to brush your eyebrows up just to make sure that all of the hairs are going in the same direction. I'm taking some translucent powder and pressing it into my brows. This helps control oil and the longevity of the brows. Everyone has different face shapes. To measure it, I start at the beginning of my eye and line it up right where the bridge of the beginning of my nose is. I mark this off because that's where the beginning of my eyebrow is going to start. For my arch, I line it up with my iris and mark that spot. And then for the tail of my eyebrow, I line it up at the end of my eyebrow and mark it off as well. And you just want to begin to connect all of your lines. I connect the first line to the second. I turn my head slightly so I can angle my brush in a downward motion. When you're connecting your second line to your third, think of a triangle. When you are connecting your second point to your third point, you want to make sure that you are angling your brush in a downward motion. When you're connecting the lines at the beginning of your brow to the second point, you just want to draw a straight line across. Now that I have the shape that I want, I'm going to begin to fill in my brows. I start from the tip and work my way to the beginning of my brows. You don't want as much product in your brush when you are working it in the front. It will be too dark and harsh. I'm taking a wet Q-tip and cleaning up those extra lines. I don't need them at all. At this point, you can either choose to conceal your brows or leave them just the way that they are. It's really up to personal preference. I am going to conceal my eyebrows today because I will be doing a full face of makeup. But you can leave them just like this if you like. I can't remember the name of this brush, but all you need is a flathead brush like this. If you messed up on your lines, this will be the perfect time to clean them up. So when you are drawing your eyebrows on, don't stress too much about if your lines are perfect or not, because that's what the concealer is for. Just take your time doing this part. If you get concealer in your eyebrows, that's okay. You can always fill them back in using the same method that I showed you earlier. I'm just taking the end of my brush, which is a spoolie, and fading my brows out so they don't look as harsh. And what you do to the top, you are going to do to the bottom. So I'm taking a little bit of concealer and concealing the top of my brow. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel and you are following me. I will be posting content weekly. And this is the final look. Let me know if you have any questions and thank you for tuning in.